What's going on, guys? Alaxo here again. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be covering World Championship. However, I have a couple small announcements here first. So the first thing I want to say is I have about a page and a half of notes so far. About a page and a half of notes of just suggestions and stuff like that I'm going to go over and give to Oasis. I'm going to try and, slim the list down a little bit and make it a little more fluent before I actually send it off to them. So if you guys have any more suggestions, feel free to go back to the other video and leave them there. I will leave the link of that video in the description, so feel free to check that out. And another little announcement I have is if you guys have any suggestions for team comps and stuff you'd like me to run in the World Championship, I'd like to hear that as well, so feel free to leave that in the comments as well. And also, last thing is I'm probably going to be posting just some videos, probably every day that that'll be available, of just me running, a couple battles against some, randos in the championship. So, yeah, that is where the suggestions come into play. Because if you guys like me to run any teams, this is the perfect time because I have all the teams powered up evenly across the board because World Championship. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop into some team comps now. So I'm actually testing a couple of new team comps. I've actually never tested before, so this should be exciting. All right, so the first team comp I have here, I'm pretty much just trying to protect, because I've never actually run Anniversary Aizen as my main damage unit on the team before, because I feel like his damage is kind of garbage, to be honest. So this is a team comp I have pretty much just either powering him up or protecting him, because I want to see his damage, because a lot of people tell me he has the best damage in the world, and I'm like, I don't really see it. So this is a team comp just trying to, get him going, get him into late game. I also have the Tiger Soul Hall, as you can see here. As the game goes later, he gets up to 20% increased damage rate, so that'll help out Aizen as well. Alright, moving on. Team number 2 here. Alright, so this is just a classic bleed team. I was actually going to put Ulquiorra in this team comp, just to show you guys, just to show off the actual bleed damage I can actually do with a good bleed team. But I've decided that I want to use Stark in this team, because I was going to swap Stark out for Ulquiorra. So just classic bleed team comp. I powered up my Urahara pretty good as well, so I'd like to see him run in this team as well. Anyways, team 3, let's check it out. This is the Protect Byakuya squad, as you can see. I have the Soul Hall here to give extra block rate and crit resist chance, so I can help push Byakuya around to late game, as well as a little bit of rage control and a little bit of help from Shinji as well. And also, might I add that Ikkaku right here, he is absolutely insane. I checked out his rage skill because I kind of put him in the back of my mind, just like not really, thinking about him too much. And I actually reviewed him and looked back at him just now, and I'm like, wow, yeah, if I can get him to rage, he's going to destroy the enemy team. So, yeah, this is pretty much just a team trying to keep Byakuya alive. As you can see, I have, once again, the Soul Hall here, give a little bit of extra block chance, crit resist chance out there. So, yeah, I want to test this out, see how that goes as well. Let's see here. The next team comp here is pretty much just, once again, my only real damage dealer in this team comp is Muramasa. This is a team just going to try and keep Muramasa alive. If I can get Rukia to rage a couple times, and then, really power up Muramasa, I could really get some damage out. So I originally had switched a couple I had originally had a Sogyo in this lineup, and then I was like, you know what? I feel like Sogyo would do better in this lineup, and Ruki would do better in this lineup, so I kind of swapped those two around. Anyways, my last lineup here. This is kind of an interesting one. So this team comp is actually really cool because I know that these two, Nini and Noelle, work together really well. And I've never tested Yoruichi with Noelle as well. And I know that Yoruichi also works pretty well with Nini. So these three, I really want to try this little wombo combo out right here. See how this does. And then I have Gin, just to, delay the enemy back row rage. And also feed rage to one of these two. I think Noelle is probably more powered up than Yoruichi. So I'd like to see that. And then let's see here. I have, of course, the Sodeno and Ulquiorra Soul Hall working here, just to give him a little bit of protections, I guess. But I don't really like running Ulquiorra too much in my lineups. I don't really feel like he's too strong. But I looked back at other characters I could put in there, and I was like, well, I don't know. I could toss in a couple different characters, but I really do like the shield that Ulquiorra gives and the protections he gives. I'm sorry, the stealing of the attack, defense, and the shredding he does of the enemy team as well. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and run him in here because he would give Yoruichi a little power boost as well. Not power boost, but shredding their protections essentially is powering up Yoruichi. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much my team comps for this video. Any last second announcements? I don't think I have anything else to say other than good luck to everybody on the World Championships. My goals this season's probably going to be top 50 maybe. I'm going to be out of town next week, so let's see here. It's gonna last 12 days. I'll be back in town just as. Actually, wait, 12 days. 22nd, maybe the 23rd. Yeah, I should be back in town. I should be getting back in town like literally the day before this ends, so I could try and push to the top and do something then. But I think my goal is probably gonna be in the top 50 this season. We never know. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys haven't already subscribed, feel free to smash the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Join my Discord as well. Link will be in the description. And yeah, good luck everybody on the World Championship, and I'll see y'all around.